you hear that, Jessica? The military to deal with a possible outbreak this fall. Did you hear that, Jessica? The military. I mean, they have some serious concerns about what's going to happen in the fall with this flu.
Yep.
Because we'll have two flus at once, obviously, regular old every year flu, and then this, pig flu.
Then H1N1.
Yeah, in case the government asks FEMA for help, the government will be ready there with the military. We're told it's as health officials race to get vaccines ready. The U.S. government has just gotten 20 million doses, and we're told it could be getting ready to start giving those shots by October, even though the trials for these drugs hasn't even begun yet. Just minutes from now, a panel from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta is expected to hold a news conference in Atlanta and give its recommendation on how the new vaccine should be handed out. We're keeping an eye on that news conference, and we'll let you know exactly what happens and all the developments from it. Our Brian Wilson is covering this. Brian, the military getting involved, that seems kind of drastic.
Well, I think it is dramatic, Shep. Fox News has confirmed that Northcom has a proposal sitting on the desk of Secretary of Defense Robert Gates that would authorize the military to back up FEMA should there be an H1N1 pandemic. The proposal comes from Northcom Commander Victor Renoir, who wants permission to set up 5 regional military teams who will respond if FEMA says it needs help. One assumes this might be necessary, Shep, if there were, for example, mass quarantines.
Well, there's a hearing today in the Senate on preparing for H1N1. Where are they with this thing?
Well, the H1N1 vaccine is not completely ready. They do have some test doses they want to start testing. Won't be ready for a while, but they do begin a campaign in the fall. And, Shep, those who should be at the front of the line, adults 19 to 24, we're beginning to hear, because it seems that the H1N1 hits young people the hardest.
Yeah, I guess they saw that here in the United States, but were they seeing that in outbreaks in other parts of the world as well? I mean, we've learned a lot about this thing recently.
Well, the problem is it keeps changing, and that is the real issue here, is that this one morphs and mutates and comes back in different ways, so they have to be very careful, but they think right now the people at greatest risk are young people 19 to 24.
All right, Brian Wilson on Capitol Hill, and of course, reminder, we are tracking H1N1. Can we play that animation again? There we go. Be very afraid, be very afraid, be very afraid.
So I don't want to hear it from all these people that think the truthers are talking crap. Listen to them saying they're trying to get it ready for October when this thing hits, okay? And they're making light of it, like laughing. They're talking about mass quarantines. This is the biggest, really, mass quarantines, and you think we're all nuts. No, they're making a vaccine that you're going to have to take. They're doing hearings about getting the military involved through Northcom and FEMA to make you take the vaccines. Now, there is no conspiracy in that. That's the truth. They're doing that right now. They're having hearings. They're going to have a press conference. So stop calling truthers like paranoid, man. If you don't wake up and see what's going on, then you're dumb as shit. You're dumb as shit. It's on Fox News about the hearings. It's right in your face. It's right in mainstream. I just showed you that they're talking about quarantining and having 5 different military divisions through Northcom and FEMA. Just wake up. Wake up.